Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be installing the new Hooker Blackheart Steering Shaft on my 2003 S10. We're going to need a few things here. First, we're going to want to buy our Hooker Blackheart Steering Shaft. You can use this on 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. I have previously put one on my 2-wheel drive truck. Now I'm putting one on my 4-wheel drive truck. What this basically does is we're getting rid of the rag joint on the steering shaft itself. Will help tighten up the steering while we're driving down the road. I'd rather have a little more road feel in the steering wheel than it being loose. We can always put a rag joint in there, but I've dealt with them before and they're not fun to deal with. It's a pain in the butt, so this is an easier way to do it. Like I said, this is our new steering shaft. Comes with one U-joint right here. We're gonna need an Allen wrench or an Allen socket, like this. This is 5/32, and this is for the set Allen screw right here, and right here. And then we're gonna need a 12mm for this nut right here, and these nuts. To tighten them down. And then for our factory steering shaft, we're going to need 11mm to take that bolt out. I like to use a long extension and a swivel ratchet like this. Of course, we got some Loctite, so we can head to the truck. I'll show you how to take it out. Okay, so this is what we're going to be replacing here. This is the rag joint that has prone issues, so it wears out over time. I don't know if you could see. Let me position this camera a little bit better. If I turn it a little bit, you could see it kind of moving. You can see the whole, this whole rag joint here. It's probably worn out in between these, and then this moves. You can hear it clicking. That's the these metal plates hitting together on the back side. So we're gonna take this bolt out right here. This is 11mm, and then the shaft slides up into this boot back there, right there. So we're gonna slide it out, and we're gonna slide the new one in. I have the steering wheel turned a little bit towards the driver's side. That way I can access the bolt straight on instead of trying to sneak it around here. Take our 11mm. Now we want to make sure the steering wheel is locked, but we don't want the steering wheel in a bind. I forgot to mention that to you. So we'll take this out here. Always save them. Always save the old ones. But yeah, there it is. What I like to do is take a pry bar or something to get in between here and kind of walk it out, and then we'll pull it this way off to the side, and we'll pull it out. See how it's sliding out? Now you don't want to mess up these teeth on there, but this thing is almost out. There we go. So it just slid out. Like I said, try not to spin this shaft, but yeah, it's going to help so much. We'll pull this all the way out like this. Oops. That shaft right there with the rubber boot, that goes inside the steering shaft. Alright, I also forgot to mention earlier, you will need a torque wrench. They recommend using a torque wrench. I'm going to use a torque wrench. I've got an XC Delco one. I'll show you what it looks like. Go to our instructions here. All screws and jam nuts are installed loosely. They must be torqued to 18 foot-pounds. This is the torque wrench that I use. It's AC Delco. So we'll go to 18 foot-pounds. Right there. Go ahead and take these set screws out. Well, you don't have to take it all the way out, but if you're putting Loctite on, which I strongly recommend, I take them all the way out and set them to the side. Put on a catch tray or something. But these you'll do one at a time because they're really already set. But I want to go ahead and take them out one at a time because this one's already in. Take this one out, put Loctite on there and the nut, and we'll torque everything back down. Make sure this one's tight because I don't want to have to remove that yet. Take this one out. Like it says, a 5/32 Allen wrench or Allen socket. Just put some Loctite on here. Should be plenty. Oh yeah. We'll get out our torque wrench indicator here. Should be good. Alrighty. We can use some of this. Go around these threads. It's a lot. I shouldn't put that much on, but take our 12mm here, zero it out. £18 We'll go to the next one here. That one's a long one, so put some Loctite on this. Okay. Alright. There's my angles. Alright, we'll do the same for this nut right here. Okay. Nice and tight. Wipe this down. Cool. We'll get over this to the truck. We'll put this in, and we're gonna have to tighten down this Allen screw down into the steering box itself. We'll have to slide this in here. See how I slide it in here. We'll slide that in like that. Push it in. So it's all in right there. We'll angle this like this. It should just slide right on. We'll have to turn it, of course. But yeah. Push it, pull it down. You have to wiggle a little bit. I'm gonna tap it on. Just want to lightly tap it on. So, okay, just keep tapping it on. There's just a camera here, so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so should be pretty good. So we'll turn the wheel all the way to my way, and we'll put that that pin in there. Okay, a little too far. Should be perfect. Cool. Okay, so now that we get good visual on it, pretty close. So if you look down in this hole right here, we're gonna want to just center it on that hole. Maybe push it in a little bit too far, but that hole, let's see here. the hole's gonna be our flat spot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some Loctite on this little set screw, put it in there, and we'll tighten it back down. So I don't believe we need to file that area down, just because there's actually thread, or there's teeth on there that'll help keep it in its groove also. Because I mean, I don't believe we need to file that area down, just because I mean, if the set screw don't catch it, it's gonna catch on this those teeth, and I think it'd be okay. I'm not too worried about it. It's up to you. You can file that area down. I'm not gonna file it down. Tighten it up. And get our torque wrench. Tighten it down. Good. You can get the socket out. Alright. We'll put some more on this screw. Oops, a little too much. Tighten it down here. Remember, 18 foot-pounds. Cool, that's it. Now we can always double check these if we wanted. That's good. We'll turn the wheel. I'll clean this off. I'll check that again. Oops, too much Loctite, but be alright. We can always check this one again. Wanted. That's good. Cool. We got those two checked, and we'll turn the wheel. Cool. Check that one. Cool. That's it. So we shouldn't have any play in that. If we do, it'd be the gearbox, but I can show you here. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. That'd be the end of the video today. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this piece of junk. Although you might not be able to see it too well, but you can see it's loose. So, yep, we'll get rid of this piece of junk. We don't need anything off of it. This does have a crush sleeve in it for like when you get in a wreck, so the steering wheel doesn't hit you or break off anything. So it crushes. It's a little plastic sleeve in here. It just compresses down inside. But yeah. If there's any future videos or any topics you could like to learn about, just hit me up in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching my videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.